पश्चाते सत्कारिणे
Hare Krishna Mataji. I don't know. I'm not able to listen to your voice.
Mataji can't hear your voice.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna, hope I'm audible now.
Yes, Mataji.
I'm extremely sorry. I started the class thinking it is audible. I'll start with a Kirtan again. Yeah. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaya Kadamahyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami इति नामिने नामस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे हरि हराय नमः कृष्णाय यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविंदाय नमः श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल जय राधा गोविंद राधे जय गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. So welcome you all to the level 2 class. Shri Shri Radha Govind ki jai. So this is a quick summary of the last class, what we have, how to attain the yoga. That through Bhakti Yoga, the highest yogic stage we can attain. We don't have to follow the impersonal Bhakti and all. Okay, so today's chapter, these are the points we will come to know about Krishna by hearing through the authentic source from the authentic people through a right guru and the right scriptures. Okay. So first we'll come to know about the energies of the Lord, the material and the superior spiritual energies of the Lord. Okay. And the three modes of material nature which are controlled by Krishna. Okay. And the impious will lack knowledge about the Lord and they will never surrender unto Krishna. And we have quite a good examples for these. And the pious people, okay, who have an inclination towards the Lord, they will surrender and they will acquire the knowledge about the Lord. Okay. Others who have no knowledge will take shelter of the demigods for their immediate needs and they are impersonalist. Okay. So whatever it is, unless we have a knowledge about the Lord, it cannot dispel all the insecurities which are there within our heart. Okay. This is the same thing which has been summarized. Surrender unto him. We will attain him. The same thing. We have to hear about the Lord through the authentic process. And we hear about him, know about his source, and how he controls three modes of material nature. And as we have discussed, impious will never surrender unto the Lord, and the pious will surrender unto the Lord, and they progress further. And the impious, they take shelter of the demigods for their immediate wants and all. So only having a knowledge of the Lord can take us further in the bhakti. Okay, we'll start with the initial verses. So first we have to hear about Krishna from the authentic resources. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Saktamana Pardha Yogam Yunjanmadashraya Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yatha Jnasyasti Takshunu. So now here, O son of Pratha, Arjuna, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can be in me. You can know me in full, free from the doubt. Okay. So how you can know me, Lord, is just explaining Arjuna. Okay. This yesterday somebody asked first, second, and third class devotee. This is the example of the same. Brahman, okay, which is third class. Paramatma is the second class devotee, and Bhagavan is the first class devotee. Okay. Knowing the absolute truth and the supreme personality of the Godhead. So as we know the Lord, so our faith will be, and we can know him accordingly and progress further accordingly. Okay. This is a pictorial diagram where it is showing the spirit soul, that means all the Jivatma, by different yogic process capable of elevating to self-realization. Okay. Through different yogic process, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. So Jnana Yoga, knowing about the Lord, Brahman stage, as you can see here, is the first class devotee. Only very little knowledge about the Lord. Ashtanga Yoga, Paramatma, that is second class devotee. Your faith is firm, but still you're not totally absorbed onto the Lord. Bhakti Yoga, that is a Bhagavan stage, where totally you are surrendering onto the, all the demigods come to this Bhagavan stage. That's the reason why we say them gods. Okay. So concentrating fully upon the Lord, you can see if any of the movies or any media, they will show the gods are always meditating upon. Okay. So whom they are meditating upon? They are meditating upon the supreme personality of the Godhead. Okay. Engage in devotion service, which begins from Shravanam, from Lord Krishna or his devotees. Okay. It purifies, and they develop taste for the knowledge of the Lord. They become fixed in devotion service by regular Shravanam, and they are free from all the three modes of material nature. Impurities are wiped, and they situate in a pure goodness, become enlivened in devotional service, understand the science of Krishna perfectly. Okay. Then they know the complete knowledge of the absolute truth. So these are the different 9 types of the bhakti by which we can connect to the Lord. Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam. Okay, for for each and everything, we have different examples. Shravanam, yes, Maharaja Parikshit, and Kirtanam, the Sukadeva Goswami, Smaranam, remembering the Lord. Okay, Padasevanam, Lakshmi Devi will be always serving the Lord. Archana, Maharaja Prutu, we have an example. Vandanam, Akrura, Dasyam, Hanumanin, Ramayana, Sakhyam, the beloved friend of Lord Krishna, Sudama, Atmanivedam is the Bali Chakra. So these are very few examples, but there are many by which different rasas they can connect to the Lord. Jnanam te ham savijnanam idam vakshyami asesata yajñatvaneha bhuyonya jnatavyam avishishyate. I shall now declare unto you in full this knowledge, both phenomenal and luminous. By knowing this, there shall nothing remain further to be known. So here Lord is explaining the both the energies of the Lord, the superior and the inferior energies. Okay, so having the complete knowledge about the Lord, okay, by the senses, by different 9 types of bhakti, okay. Knowledge about the spirit, not acquired through senses, subject as it is, not perceived as it is, okay. Both, whether you take a superior energy or the inferior energy, again, both are the part and parcel of the Krishna, okay, and both are controlled by Krishna, okay. And Lord Krishna explains to Arjuna's qualification as a devotee, as a friend. He is the cause of all the causes, whatever is happening, and he's a source of all the knowledge which is available, the Vedas, Yajnas, and the processes, everything, you know, the material, immaterial thing, everything is again the source is Krishna, and the end results is also Krishna, but he is free from any interaction, what is happening, you know, the 3 modes of materialistic manifestation. A jiva undergoes, he will be seeing just there, but he is not attached to any of this activity. Okay. So only object of meditation for all yoga process is meditating on the Lord. Okay. Manushyanam sahasresu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mambeti tatvata. Out of many thousand among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. So this is a picture of a marathon. You can see different bits will be given to all the participants who are there, you know, but out of which only one will come first, second, and third. Rest of the people will be participants. Similarly, in this mankind also, many people will strive to know about the Lord, but only very few can achieve that perfection and reach the God. Yeah, so here it's very bit harsh truth, but what Lord says is we are social animals and we have a consciousness which the lower animals will not have. So they do that eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, but we are higher. We have a higher intelligence than the animals. So we know what is soul, what is super soul, what is a body, what is absolute truth. So we should try to know the difference between the soul and the matter, know about the Lord, do the sadhana on the Lord, okay? In that way, we will come to know, okay? Cause of all causes again is Krishna. Only through devotion service one we can know about the Lord, okay? The process is bhakti is not easy to practice as proclaimed by impersonalists. It is a continuous process. Consistency is important to achieve this, okay? The process of devotion service is under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, we should take shelter and through their guidance, we should listen to all the shastras, read the shastras, follow all the regulative principles. In that way, ultimately, we will purify and what do you say, we can attain that peace. If you're not following this, definitely our energies are very disturbed. We can be disturbance to the society. भूमिरापो नलो वायु खम मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहंकारा इति यम मे भिन्ना प्रकृति astha. So all these 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether. So these are the pancha bhuta. Mind, intelligence, and false ego are there in the subtle body. Altogether, these 8 constitute my separate energies. That's what Lord Krishna is saying. अपरेयम् इति स्त्व अन्यां प्रकृतिं विद्धि मे परां जीवभूतं महाबाहो ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. Beside this, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind which comprises a living entity who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior nature. Okay, all created energy are, that is, all the living entities are the inferior energies of the Lord, and they have source in 2 natures of all that is material and that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and dissolution. So Lord has created both the superior energy and the inferior energy. So we have that element of superior energy of Lord in us in the form of a soul. So our practices should be in such a way to awaken that soul inside so that he can perceive the super soul's energy, power, everything. In that way, we can get purified and eligible to enter the God's kingdom. The same thing is explained. Krishna is a plenary expansion, you all know. If you remember the Goloka chart, Karnodaka Sai Vishnu is the one who is emitting various globes. Okay, and each globe is you got a causal ocean where Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu will be lying down, and from his navel the Brahma will come and he will create all the 84 lakh species. And in each species, the soul is again given by Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. So these three Vishnus, the Purusha avatars, are important. Okay. Karnodaka Sai Vishnu creates the globes, the eternal material energy. Okay. Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu enters each universe to create the diversities, as I told you, that create the 84 lakh species through Brahma. Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu enters each atom, that is each individual as a soul. Okay. So people who are not aware of this, they think material world is for enjoyment of living entities, okay? And they are not bothered about who is the source, who is doing all those things and all, okay? This we have covered, the 5 gross elements, and this is 3 subtle elements. So, Antaranga Shakti, superior energy of the Lord. As I told you, the soul within is the superior energy of the Lord, is part of super soul in the form of a soul which is there. Okay. That is the most pious and pure one. Okay. Marginal energy again is a part of the soul. Okay. The super soul is a source from that part which is residing in us is a soul. Okay. Then the external energy, what we are made up of, what we are able to perceive each other, the physical form, in the form of the 5 element, what we are made up of, and the subtle element by which we interact with the material nature. So can anybody from the audience see how, where you can look at this earth, water, fire, air, and ether in our body? Where you can find these ones?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Mataji. What, Mataji?
So earth, water, fire, air, ether in our body.
Yeah.
Where these are located?
In our body, in its body structure, it's Pancha Dhatu, Pancha Tattva. Our body is made with Pancha Tattva.
Yes. Where? What do you mean by earth? Where is water? Where is fire? Where is air? Where is ether in our body?
It's 5 elements made up with the blood plus water and air. Every element is connected to this these 5 tattvas, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Explain like individually what element is water, what element is fire, what element is air, what is ether.
Fire is Atman, I think. Our
Fire is in the stomach, Mataji, which helps us digest.
Yes. Okay. The other elements, other 4 elements.
Air is what we breathe in and breathe out.
Yes.
Water is there in the form of tears and saliva and the water which we take in. And
Prabhu told us, Vamshi Prabhu told blood and all comes under the water element. Yes. Next, ether and air, ether and earth.
Mataji, in hollow organs like bones, there may be ether inside. And the muscles, maybe earth.
the flesh, what we are able to see is all the earth, Mataji. Okay. So when we leave this material body, the soul will go back to the super soul. Okay. And this will get distinguished because people either they bury, they burn, or they do the ritual so that this is liberated. And the subtle body by which our mind, intelligent false ego, through which we come in contact with the material nature and do all the sattva, raja, and tamogunic activities, all that hisab kitab, they say you will go to hell, you will be punished, and all those things they say. No, it is the subtle body, which will undergo all these punishments. Okay. मत्ता परतरं नान्यात् किंचित् अस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव. So, conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as the pearls are strung onto the thread. You can see the a pearl necklace, that all the pearls are nicely in sync with each other. But the thread which is connecting is making them look so beautiful, isn't it? The Lord is that connecting thread inside. Okay. So these are the different opulences of the Krishna. I wanted one devotee volunteer to read this. Anyone?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Uh, who of what among whom taste, water, light, moon,
Mataji,
sun,
Mataji, he is the water among, he is the taste among the water. Okay. He is the light among the moon and sun. Like that you have to say.
sun. Om, he is a Vedic mantra. Sound, he is the ether. Ability, he is a man. Fragrance, he is the earth. Heat, he is the fire. Life, he is all that lives. Finance, he is all aesthetics. Original seed, he is all existence. Intelligence, he is intelligent. Proness, or he is all powerful man. Strength, the strong, devoid of passion and desire. Sex life, he is not contrary to religious principles. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So his taste among the water, like all these things. So you take anything, the living and non-living entity, Lord is there in all. Okay. Ye chaiva satvika bhava rajasastamasascha ye matta ye veti tan vidhi natva aham teshu te mayi. Know that all the states of being, be there of goodness, passion, and ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am in one sense everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they are contrary, are with me. Okay. So everything is, you can see all the three modes of material nature. Again, Krishna is the controller of three material modes by which a Jivatma is dancing to the various tunes. Okay. Yeah, Lord is Nirguna, is not affected by these three modes. Though he is the source for these three modes, Sattva, Raja, and the Tamoguna. Okay. So we have different analogy here. The king or lawmaker is not subjected to the state law. He'll make a law, but he is not. Similarly, Lord has created this. But whatever is happening because of their interactions, the material nature, Lord is not involved in any of this. Okay. The three modes are controlled by Krishna, therefore surrender. Deluded by three modes, goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me as who I am above the modes and inexhaustible. Daivisha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mameva ye prapadyante mayam yetam tarantite. The divine energy of mind consisting of three modes of material nature is difficult to overcome. Okay. But those who have surrendered onto me, it is easy. Krishna will take care and he will help us to cross that ocean of these three modes of material nature. Okay. So we'll be free from clutches of the Maya by constantly doing the devotional service. Okay, because we have established connection of the Lord. Some example we say, in the very young age, we say, my father is there, my mother is there, who will take care of me. Please don't come near me. In the school and all children will say, if you say me anything, my father will not keep quiet and all. Similarly, once we come under shelter of a Lord, He is there to take care of us in all the way. Okay, we have to establish that connection with Him. Okay. So the impious lack knowledge and then never surrender onto the Krishna. But the pious know, no, he is ultimate savior, he is a creator, he is a destructor, everything. So he only he can save us. So the people who know about that, they will surrender onto the Lord. Okay. And namam duskritino mudha prapadyante naradhama mayaya pahrata jnana asurim bhavamashrita. Those miscreant who are grossly foolish, lowest among the mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the ascetic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. See, isn't it? This is true. People who are engrossed in materialistic manifestation, how they will go to the devotional path? They will not go because they wanted to get entertained. So they will stay in that entertainment. They don't want to get liberated. Okay. So these are the 4 types of mudhas. Okay. Naradamas are the lowest of the mankind. Asurim Bhava Mashrita is envious towards the god or the ascetic demons. Mayaya Pahrata Jnana is a knowledge stolen by illusionary energies, and grossly foolish. They work like a asses. Okay, you can see this is happy working, carrying a loads and loads of ton. They don't realize the Lord at all. Okay, and different examples here, Jagaya and Madai. Okay, and Ravanasura, various examples. And none of these people will attain the Lord. Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna artho jignasurarthati jnani cha bharatarshava. O best among Bharatas, 4 kind of pious men render devotional service unto me. The distressed, the desirer of the well, the inquisitive, and one who is searching for the knowledge of the absolute, of which the last one only reached the Lord. Rest of the people, they take shelter of the demigods for the immediate help. Okay. These are the various stories of, yeah. Anybody from the audience remember the stories? They can tell 1 or 2 points.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Atma Nivedanam we can say for Gajendra, because Gajendra Stuti, his last wish was to offer the lotus to Vishnu. Second is also complete surrender, wherein Draupadi is left the sari and with both the hands she is praying to Lord Krishna. The third one I am not being able to recollect.
Parikshit Maharaj.
The Parikshit Maharaj, third one.
Yeah.
No, fourth one is Parikshit Maharaj,
Yeah,
wherein
Parikshit Maharaj here in the womb of Uttara.
okay. So here again Uttara is praying, and Lord Sri Krishna has become that minute particle and enters into the womb and protects Parikshit Maharaj. And fourth one, Parikshit Maharaj, here also it is like he is completely surrendered. 7 days, no sleeping, no eating. He heard only Bhagavatam. Uh, the down first one is Dhruv Maharaj, where he has renounced everything and he is praying to the Lord. And next one is Dasyam, which I understand, wherein Hanumanji is there along with Lord Ramchandra. That is what, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And
Next.
the last one, I'm unable to understand if it is Naimi Sharanya or.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, a small correction. Lord Krishna will protect Parikshit Maharaj by telling Arjuna to release the what do you say, Brahmastra, which can counter the effect of the Brahmastra released by the Ashwadhama. Okay. So in that way, he will protect the Parikshit Maharaj in the womb of the Uttara. Rest are all same, Mataji. Thank you. So Dushkritina and Sukritina. Dushkritina are the one who are rule breakers. Sukritina are the one who are pious people, you know. Okay. In this, the desire of the wealth and by this thing, but only person who wanted to know the absolute knowledge of the Lord will progress further in the bhakti. Okay. These are the four people: the distressed, the jnani, the inquisitive, and the desirer of the well. Okay, the jnanis only will progress further because they know the complete knowledge of the Lord and free from all material desires, engage in pure devotional service of the Lord, and ultimately they will reach the Lord. So they, those people are said to be the, what do you say, perfect people, and the true yogis who progress further in the bhakti. Okay. Udara sarva evaite jnani tva atmaiva me matamastita saihi yuktatma mame vanuttamam gatim. All those devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls, but he who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like my own self. Being engaged in my transcendental service, he is sure to attain me, the highest and more perfect goal. Because the person who wanted to know about the Lord will give him a way by so that he can read the scriptures, take the shelter of bona fide spiritual master, master the scriptures, and take up the path by which he can progress further in the bhakti. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyante vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sadurlabha. After many births and death, he who is actually in knowledge surrender unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes, and all that is such a great soul is very rare. As we have given an example of the marathon people, only one will be the first, second, and third runner. Not everybody will. Similarly, of many people who are taking service or devotion service, only few can attain him. So in the very beginning stage, they try to give up on material attachments and some amount of impersonalism there. But once they advance, you know, they will completely attach to the Lord and surrender to the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. So spiritual life is full of activities which are eternal and blissful. And contrast is a material world, which is a perverted reflection of spiritual activities. This we come in detail in 15th chapter. So understand Lord as the cause of all causes, because he's the one who creates, maintains, and annihilates the entire universe. And so ultimate goal is to surrender onto the Krishna. So in that way, we can, if you're dependent on the Lord, he can relieve us from this cycle of birth and death and all miseries. Others who have no knowledge, and those who surrender to demigods, you know, they wanted immediate benefits. Okay, they are said to be impersonalist. So, yeah, so as per their desire, you know, whether they wanted wealth, whether they want protection. So depending on that, they want the Vidya. So they will take help of different demigods for that particular cause, and they wanted to get relief. But one thing is that ultimately these people also meditate upon the Lord, say, your devotee has come to me and asking for the boon, what should I do? So Lord Krishna will say, please grant him whatever they wish to. Okay. Yeah. As because they wanted immediate what do you say, I can say Rajoguni, okay, which they wanted immediate wants and desire to be accomplished and fulfilled. They take help of this demigod and they do it. Ultimately, they'll be in the cycle of birth and death. They have to come back again, complete this cycle. So Lord says, don't get entrapped in this. try to go beyond that and know about me and try to get relief from the cycle of birth and death. So why we are discussing this is, so if we are having any of these characteristics, so where our end result will be is an answer, okay? So we should not entrap or fall into all these things, because all this is temporary. Even we ourselves are temporary on this planet. So we should not try to trap in all these things. Whatever distress, happy, good, bad, any situation which comes, we have to take it in a positive way. Follows Karmakanda sections of Vedas, attracted to material enjoyment, seeks the quick results, the demigod worshippers, believes that one who worships a demigod can reach the Supreme Lord, accepts demigod as equivalent to Krishna, which is a big offense. He can never be, because Krishna is the source, rest of the people are the lineages or the expansions or the energies of Krishna. Okay, so mentality, I'm the enjoyer, desire, superior energy in higher. So this is again, it's an illusion. So perform prescribed duties and worship demigod for the benediction of it, and they perform different sacrifices for the results. So we should not be enjoying our own results, as we have discussed in the previous chapter. The people who are desirer of wealth or knowledge or different other things, they will get entrapped into all these things. But this is not on priority for the devotee. They should grow above that. Avyaktam vyaktima apannam manyante mama buddhaya param bhavam majananto mama vyayam manuttamam. Unintelligent men who do not know me perfectly think that I, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, Krishna, was impersonal before, and now I have assumed this personality. So they assume as per their need, but this is not. Krishna is there from the very beginning, and rest of the people are the energies of the Lord. Naham prakasha sarvasya yoga maya samavrita mudhoyam na bijanati loko mamajam avyayam. I am never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them I am covered for my eternal creative potency, and so the deluded world knows me not, who are unborn and infallible. Okay. So only pure devotees like Bhishma, the Pandavas, they only know Krishna. Rest of the people, Krishna looks like an ordinary man, okay? And impersonalist people, they don't understand the Lord at all, okay? So knowing Krishna as the source of both the material and spiritual energies. Oh Arjuna, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, what's happening now, and what will happen in the future, because he is the creator, mediator, maintainer, and the annihilator. Okay. O Scion of Bharta, O conqueror of the foe, all living entities are born into delusion, bewildered by dualities arising from the desire and the hate. Okay. So, yeah. People who are know God, they'll be free from all this dualities of delusion and engage in devotion service of the Lord, okay, with full determination. Here you have the Western devotees who are totally engrossed in the service of the Lord, okay. So how living entities are covered by Maya? Desiring to enjoy separate from Krishna put under Maya, delusion, okay. And yeah. Symptoms of such delusions: want to become one with the Lord, original sinful desire of living entity, envious Krishna's Supreme Personality of the God. So they have their own philosophy that they see Krishna as an ordinary individual, not as a God. Okay. But if one is uncovered from the Maya, they recognize supremacy of the Lord Krishna and they become a devotee of the Lord. That will take you away from the clutches of the cycle of birth and death. Okay. If not, again, you will fall down in this trap of cycle of birth and death. Okay. That should not be our process. Ultimately, have a good devotee association, work for Krishna, and take regularly the Krishna Prasadam. Okay, follow the 4 regulative principles. So this is the best possible way by which we can elevate in Krishna consciousness with the help of the pure devotees and free from all the illusions and all the dualities and can reach the Lord. Okay. Jara marana mokshaye mama shritya yatanti ye te brahma tadvidhu krishnam adhyatmam karma chakilam. Intelligent persons who are endeavoring for liberation from old age and death take refuge in me in devotion service. They're actually Brahman because they entirely know everything about the transcendental knowledge about the Lord. Okay. Sadi bhutadi daivam mam sadi yajnam cha ye vidho prayana kale pichamam. Te vidhuryukta chetasa. Those in full conscious of me who know me, the Supreme Lord, to be the governing principle of the material manifestations of the demigod of all method of sacrifice can understand and know me, Supreme Personality of the Godhead, even at the time of a death. So here we have an example of a Bhishma Pitama who is lying on a bed of arrows can remember Lord and he will pass his material body seeing Lord Krishna. So how we can become Krishna conscious devotee association, okay? And so in that way, you can constantly remembering Krishna, constantly doing the Sankirtana, having the Krishna Prasadam, following all the regulative principles. Ultimately, you will come to, you will remember Krishna at the time of leaving the material body, okay? So, surety of Krishna acting in Krishna consciousness. So here are 3 different entities, Adibhuta, Adideva, and Adiyajna. So governing principles of material manifestation is Adibhuta. Adideva, governing principles of the demigods who are again giving a Sambhunena. And Adi Yajna is the governing principles of all methods of the sacrifice what we are doing. Again, ultimately everything Krishna is the source. So these are the various sections we have learned today. Knowing Krishna in full by hearing about him. Krishna is the source of both the inferior and superior energies of the Lord. All the Panchabhutas, the different 3 modes of material nature is created by the Lord, maintained by the Lord and annihilated by the Lords. And again, these 3 modes are controlled by the Lord. Therefore, surrender unto the Lord, which will ultimately free us from the clutches of Maya. So different types of mudas we have come to know, and different type of pious people also have taken a shelter of the Lord we have come to know. So we should not concentrate on the mudas. Mudas are the one who have a knowledge about the Lord, but they don't surrender onto the Lord. And one who surrender onto the Lord's ultimately will be free from all sort of contamination. They don't take shelter of the demigods or do any sort of impersonal bhakti. So that should be a priority, that we should surrender unto the Lord and free ourselves from all these clutches of Maya. So once we have the knowledge of the Lord, we'll be free from all this and ultimately reach the God's kingdom. Hare Krishna. This is all the 7th chapter. Any questions? Anything you want to ask? Hope you people have marked the attendance today.
The link, Hare Krishna Mataji. The link is not in the chat box.
It is there, no?
No, Mataji.
I think you
Hare
joined
Krishna.
it. You might
Hare
have
Krishna.
it. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. In when you show the picture of 6 event of the great devotees, first one is I think Gajendra and Draupadi and Parikshit Maharaj and Sri Hanuman. So last one is Nainasaranyam, right?
Yes.
What is the story of the Nainasaranyam?
Naimisharanya is before the start of Bhagavatam, all the Sutta Goswami with all the what do you say, the rishis and muni, they'll be sitting there and they will inquire like what will benefit us if we hear that, and how we can connect to the Lord, and what is required for us to which scripture do you suggest us so that we can get liberated and all. So they will ask the
Rishi Shaunak.
Saunaka Rishi and other rishis, they will ask Suta Goswami. Okay. And he will start narrating.
It's in Treta Yuga, before the Dwapar Yuga story.
No, Prabhu, in Kali Yuga only, in the beginning of Kali Yuga.
Oh, okay.
So
After
then
the
it starts,
after the Dwapar Yuga ends, then the rishis.
Prabhu, it is in the beginning of Kali Yuga when Sukadeva Goswami will tell Bhagavatam to the Parikshit Maharaj, who has only 1 week time. So before he tells Bhagavatam, so why we should listen from the good source, authentic source? Sukadeva Goswami is very pious individual, you know, though he is a son of Vyasadeva. He is very pious person, you know, his energies are very good. Okay. So only from the authentic source one should listen to Srimad Bhagavatam. So before that, all the stories will come. The conversation between these rishis will happen in the Naimisharanya, where Sutta Goswami will explain, you know, what all happened, what are the avtaras, different avtaras, what conversation between Narada and Ashwadama story, how he's been punished, and how Draupadi's sons will be killed, and Kunti Maharani prayers, how everybody will leave, Krishna will leave Hastinapur, he will reach Dwaraka. So all this thing, a birth of Parikshit Maharaj, then comes the death sentence of Parikshit Maharaj, he will be relieved. Then starts the Srimad Bhagavatam narration by Sukadeva Goswami. So this conversation which is happening between them is that picture represent the same.
Okay, Mataji. So also in the beginning, previous image, there is a devotee called Akrura. Akrura.
Uh-huh.
Please explain me about Akrura devotee.
So one type of 9 type of a devotion service what we do towards the Lord. Akrura is one element of that. I think it is, I don't remember. So he represents that particular devotion service. Okay. Again, the details of this is given in Srimad Bhagavatam.
Okay.
Okay.
There is a nama called Akrura in Vishnu Sahasra Nama. I think it's sloka number 102, I
So the
think.
story of Akrura is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. If you open
Yeah,
the Vedas.io, you will come to know. It's a big story and many chapters are there on that. Okay, it's
yeah,
a
Mata.
different
So
class.
I saw Akrura. So the same nama is also available in Sri Vishnu Sahasra Nama. Sloka number 103, I think. Akrura Peshalo Daksha Dakshinam Chaminam Varaha Vitvatamo Vita Bhaya Punya Sravana Kirtanaha. So then the nama is Akrura. So I immediately think who is Akrura?
Details you will get in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhu.
Sure,
Each
Mataji.
for
We
each
will do.
9 types of bhakti, you will get different detailed story in Bhagavatam. So this is just a summary class, no? So we can only give example.
No, just I wanted to the nama. I saw the same nama at present in Vishnu Sahasranama.
Yes, yes.
Also the image of, you can show me the image, the circle of the devotees. Also Sri Lakshmi Devi, he do Path Seva to Lord Vishnu, and there is cycle, right? You saw a presenter. So I saw it immediately. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Any
Hare
other?
Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, can you please explain what is the Vandanam and Archana? What is the difference between?
Different types of devotional service, Mataji. That's nothing. I will just share you. Nine types of devotion service. Any type of devotion service you can take up. Not necessarily it has to be the only one. Okay. Where this is. Navavida Bhakti, they say, no? So 9 types of devotion service. Anything which you do is, they will ultimately culminate in the Lord only. Okay. This one. I am not able to locate it. This. This one. Okay. So either you can do Shravanam, like how Maharaja Parikshit has listened from Sukadeva Goswami. Okay. Kirtanam and Vishnum, like again chanting the glories of the Lord, like how Sukadeva Goswami did. And Smaranam, always remembering Krishna, like how Prahlad Maharaj did. Padasevanam, like how Lord Goddess Lakshmi is serving Lord Vishnu. And Archanam is doing prayer to the Lord. Prutu Maharaj is an example. Akrura, as Prabhu told, Vandanam, that is just offering the obeisances onto the Lord. Dasyam is Lord Hanuman, who did lot of service to Lord in Ramavatara. Sakhyam, again, you have this Sudama, okay. Bali Maharaj as Atmanivedanam, who surrender onto the Lord by giving him the offering the piece of land. So different examples. Anything is okay. If you are taking only one service is okay. These are different 9 types of devotion service by we can connect to the Lord.
Thank you, Mataji. Actually, Vandanam and Archana, I was very confused. It looks same, like.
Vandanam is obeisances, Mataji. Simple obeisances onto the Lord.
Okay.
Archanam is offering flowers
Praying.
or yes, Mataji.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Okay, so we'll end session for now and
Hare Krishna, I have a one doubt, please. Sorry.
yes, Mataji.
You told any one service we can take seriously for the devotional service, right, Mataji? So, for example, we cannot, the main thing Guru Maharaj or Gurudev Prabhupada told, like we should preach others, we should make them to Krishna consciousness. Like that. So, if we cannot, this means everyone cannot be a teacher, right? So, if someone, sorry, Mataji, for the background noise. My question is, if I cannot preach properly to others, I can understand, but someone we can, so everyone cannot teach like a teacher, Mataji. So in that case, how can we serve to others, Mataji? It's my question, please.
By living example, Mataji, the way we practice, our day in and day out, we are the living example to others. So they will ask you simply if you are in a Vaishnava attire, people will look at you and they will ask how to apply the tilaka. If you're able to tell them how to apply the tilaka, that is
So many times to me, Mataji. Yeah.
And if somebody asks what food you offer it to the Lord, so you can say no onion, no garlic food we offer, and these are the various varieties what I cook for. Okay, so that is also a type of a teaching. Okay, and how do you complete your day or engage yourself in that particular day? So when they ask for that, then we can say, this is my routine. I do chanting, and also they will ask how to do the chanting. If you are able to teach them, that is also teaching. Teaching or preaching doesn't mean you have to tell the shastras. Any amount of service or anything you are making the other individual learn is a teaching.
Mataji, but non-devotees, like means which is with the persons who is not in Krishna consciousness, they don't know even what to do, who is Krishna, so like that. So in that cases, they ask something, why you wear Kantihara, you are from ISKCON, you are from Hare Krishna. Yes, I am, I was. They continually speaking about Krishna. So Krishna did this offense at the time of war, like that. So they will not accept Krishna as the god. So they are finding out the mistakes of the Krishna. In that time, we already triggered because they are scolding to Krishna. So how can we manage that situation, Mataji?
Mataji, that is not our concern to defend Krishna. Okay.
Yeah.
So we just have to accept it, despite what all you have said, Prabhu. We accept Krishna as our ultimate supreme personality of the Godhead. I feel happy chanting, doing Seva, and being in this and serving So let me take up this path and you be happy with what you are doing. So I don't come your way, but just I have I have to complete my rounds or I have to offer the bhoga to the Lord. So let me go there. So you can just escape from such individuals and go, Mataji. There is no point in discussing with the fools. Not waste time. So
Okay, Mataji.
in
Okay,
Krishna,
that's correct
Mataji.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's better. Mataji, I'm sorry. 2 weeks I did not attend your class because we are
No,
shifting home and my health was not good.
no problem, Mataji. I am also in the mode of shifting. I got transferred back to Hyderabad. I was in Hyderabad. From there, I came to Indore. From Indore, again, going back to Hyderabad. That is the reason why I didn't take last week class also.
Okay. Mataji, I am a niece of Devika Shetty.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
My name is Sindhu. Yeah.
Come.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, anybody else?
Yeah, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, you just in previously explained Mataji for teachings. So when we need to share the knowledge to devotees, right? About the Krishna and Dharma, right?
Yes,
That is also be bhakti yoga, right?
Yes, Prabhu, but we should have the right knowledge to teach others, if we are not full-fledged. See, it is something like, if we take example of the celebrities, film stars or cricketers, we admire them for their perfection in their respective fields, their beauty, some cricketer is scoring 100, something like that, isn't it? Their perfection make us more fascinated towards them, isn't it? Not that we like everyone, all actors we don't like, all politicians we don't like, all cricketers we don't like, any celebrities, what do we admire in them? So that ability that they have an extra edge over others, is what which make us, yeah, this I can rely on this particular person. Similarly, our devotional service should have that extra edge. So seeing that automatically other people should feel attractive towards us.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna. So I think if there are no more questions, we'll conclude for today. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanibhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, co-host and participants, for your active participation. See you all next Monday at 7:30 p.m. Hare Krishna.